Assalamu alaikum. Good evening, everyone. We are present here today in MCC Ajman. With me, two guest of honors from Petroman, Mr. Arif Khan, and from Bengal Tigers, Mr. Yasin Chaudhry. Two big people standing here. Before this, we have just experienced a match between intermatch between Bengal Tigers two teams, Bengal Red and Bengal Green, where Bangla, sorry, yeah, Bangla Tigers Green have won the match by 9 wickets. Some big players into the team: Vishnu Sukumaran, Sayyed Badi, Taimur Ali. The motive behind this tournament is nothing but just to help Team UAE to get some deserving players, some new talents to come out. And this was all the brainchild of the owner of Bangla Tiger, Yasin Chaudhry, and the owner of Petroman, Mr. Arif. We'll be just having some few words with Mr. Yasin. Very good evening, sir.
Good evening. Good evening.
Sir, what was your motive behind doing this particular kind of a tournament?
Yeah, basically Bangladesh is paying for Abu Dhabi T10 for last 2 seasons, and there are almost 2 players in every season from UAE category. What we have found in last 2 seasons that there are a lot of players in the UAE, but they are not coming forward. So we have arranged this hunting program, talent hunting program, on behalf of Bangla Tigers to find out some good talent and to give them chances in Abu Dhabi T10.
So as we have seen that in the past you have done such thing as well, but there wasn't any big platform that was been awarded to the people and the players as well. There are many deserving candidates who have been playing, they are performing well. So it's just to bring them, to highlight them for the upcoming future.
Yeah, definitely. We are looking forward to this player. We want them to perform in the field and to play for our team as well as for the other teams. See, in last 2 seasons, what we have found from this Abu Dhabi T10, they found like Wasim, Johur Khan, Siraj, all those players from this T10 event. And you never know, from these boys there might be some more player coming forward to play for the national teams as well as in the international arena. So this is, I think, this kind of hunting required continuously to find out some more talents and to encourage them, push them to go forward.
Yeah, because we have always seen whenever these kind of tournaments happen, it's just that the numbers have been forwarded. So is that there would be live would be there probably, and then people would be seeing the talent. There might be someone who will be really getting an opportunity to the deserving ones.
Basically, in UAE, what I have seen, promoting those players is up to the mark. So our vision is to promote cricket and cricketers. So if we promote those cricketers, that could come forward. Basically, most of the players are not from the UAE originally. They come from Pakistan, Afghanistan, Bangladesh, India, all those from the subcontinent. Most of the players, and if they get chances, even eventually they can play on behalf of their country as well, right? So it's just to promote the cricket, most important things, and to promote the cricketers so that they can play forward and they can get some courage to play international event in future.
Any special thing that comes into your mind before creating this brainchild?
There's nothing special. Basically, I've been with the cricket for last 20 years. I have my own teams in Bangladesh, in Premier Leagues, in First Division, Second Division. There are a lot of in academy. I have my own academy in Bangladesh. So the theme is that those players who are not in the eyes, I want to bring them in front of everybody so that they can see that there are some talents. Right now the match happened. You see the Vishnu, the players have tremendous bowling. Aryan Lata has done tremendous bowling. I saw one slower bowler, Ayan Khan. He has done tremendous bowling. All those are talent. If we go working on those players, you might be successful. There will be definite chances of success because the cricketers, most of the cricketers are not natural talent. We have to promote them to be a talent. That's the thing.
We'll have a few words with Mr. Arif as well. He's the owner for Petroman. Sir, what are your views behind this tournament that's been currently going on for the talent hunt, and you have been scouting here and there for the new talent you want to pick, you want to promote the UAE cricket.
Basically, Alhamdulillah, I'm here from last 21 years in UAE, and we were involved locally in the cricket, but we do understand there are the process is not that strong here, what we understand. So the whole objective was like when Zaur, Siraj, Wasim, all this Hafizur Rahman, this kind of the guys, when we promoted, we brought them into the picture when they did well. So it was like a demand from everywhere to promote get the right guys the opportunity. And I was very thankful when I discussed with Mr. Yasin and his son about this concept. They happily and positively accepted, and I'm sure now they have got some good players in their mind out of this. What the earlier picture has been now different. So because of the Bangla Tiger who has taken this initiative, I am confident that other franchises will also think about this, scouting the players, because they are investing the money in the league. So like IPL and PSL and other league, why they are successful every year, why they get the good talent, because their owners and their management get involved down to the ground and try to find out the right players. So with this Bangla Tigers initiative, I am sure other franchises will be also serious about this, and already Petroman has some credentials in the market, so people believe in us. So I'm sure now they also got some talent, and with this they will be able to picking up and giving some talent the opportunity, and likewise the other franchises. This is a whole simple idea to give the proper platform. Nothing else.
That's really very great, friends, because we have hardly seen any team that's that promoting cricket at this particular level, especially in UAE. People here in more than 20 years, 30 years, they have not seen that level of cricket. What they'll be experiencing now from this particular start, and all thanks to the brainchild, Mr. Yasin Chaudhary and Mr. Arif Khan from Petroman, who's been doing an outstanding job promoting this, and they want that this UAE cricket should also be promoted until the level of IPL and PSL, as what Mr. Arif Khan has said. So we wish him very best of luck, and we wish best of luck for all the players who have been participating here. We also say them that they need to perform their all-hearted out, and they need to make sure that they get into the eyes of the selectors so that they can create the better future. That's all, guys, from here. I especially give a big thanks to Mr. Yasin Chaudhary and Mr. Arif Khan for Petroman. Thank you, sir. Thank you so much. Some big name, big talents, and every player will get an equal opportunity from this particular stage to prove themselves, to play their heart out. It's a long journey. Whenever you want to present yourself into the international, then it's not the easiest of the task for any player. If you just perform in 1 or 2 games and then you expect that you get selected, it's never like that. You have to play until your heart out. You have to show your talent, and the path to success is always never the easiest one. Hafizur Rahman, a first pace bowler introduced by team Bangla Red. What a shot. Punched it with straight bat into the air. Catches the call. Fielder judging it. And he takes it safely. Another wicket had been fallen down. And this time, another big fish. Vishnu Sukumaran has been straight away looking to smash it big. Played it with a straight bat. Came off the middle, but it went too high up into the air. Not got the distance. And ball landing safely into the hands of the fielder standing onto the mid-off. Second wicket had been fallen down, and straight away a wicket for Hafizur Rahman on the very first delivery that he bowled. Another breakthrough here for Team Bangla Reds. Pressure would be certainly on. Some big personalities have been watching you. But keeping that pressure in mind, you also need to concentrate onto your games. You need to show your talent. Just forget that there is someone watching you. Just forget that you just play a normal match to show your game. Try and build a partnership at this particular stage. Just 10 over, but still, even if you try and settle for 2 or 3 overs, try and build a good, decent partnership where you continue to score 8 or 9 runs in every over. Will certainly release some pressure off from your partner who has been standing onto the non-striker end. Will release the pressure from the middle order batsman who will be not having any pressure, where they can come in, where they can play big shots straight away from the very first ball. Even they can try and defense onto the first 2 deliveries, and then they can look to attack onto the loose balls. Bilal Chima is the new batsman who has been walked in. Will be on to the striking end. Great delivery. Came off the bat. Back-to-back wickets here for Hafizur Rahman. 2 balls, 2 wickets. Bilal Chima gets caught behind. It's Taimur Ali. Pardon, it was Taimur Ali. They rotated the strike. He's been looking to flick it. Perfect block hole length delivery that was from Hafizur Rahman. A slight sneak there was from the bottom, and wicketkeeper makes no mistake. Third wicket fallen down. 2 balls, 2 wickets for Hafiz. Choret Disanayaka walks into the middle. Straight away gets off the mark. Just drives it onto the front foot. Bilal Chima, the man, just on strike. A cheeky single taken. Quick one that was. And he gets off the mark as well. But the singles and doubles won't work here. They need to try and start hitting at least boundaries from this particular stage. Just 11 runs have been came until now. And 3 big wickets have already been fallen down. It's just the pressure of the T10 format where you don't have enough time to settle in and you need to straight away start hitting boundaries and sixes. But it's just into the third over, and with that pressure keeping in mind, 3 batsmen has already walked back towards the pavilion. A bouncer here. Surprising one for Charit. And that's the one for the over warning for Hafizur Rahman. Coming in from round the wicket. Excellent delivery that was. But just a bit of extra bounce over the shoulder height. Making umpire to give him the warning. One for the over. So probably, even if you want to bowl bouncer, then that should be calculated one well below the shoulder. Onto the rib cage. One more ball remaining. This time onto the good lane. Smashes it towards the extra cover. Will take the single and will also keep the strike, Charit. After the end of 3. 12 with the loss of 3 wickets. 3 wickets have been fallen down already. The first one to go, Lakshman Manjarekar, couldn't able to open his account. Has just faced 2 deliveries. Vishnu Sukumaran is the next one to go. Was looking to straight away attack the pace bowler, Hafizur Rahman. Punches it straight into the air, but couldn't get the distance, even if he got the height. Could just contribute 3 runs. And Taimur Ali, the next one to go on the very next delivery, could just able to contribute 4 runs. Lukman, another pace bowler introduced by captain. First 2 overs bowled by spinners. Then the captain comes in, gets 2 wickets straight away. And now Lukman will be brought into the attack. Three gone, 12 for 3. Pulls off and pulls off perfectly. Came from the bottom. But that will be enough power for him to throw the ball towards the boundary onto the deep backward square leg position. First boundary coming in for Team Bangla Greens from the bat of Charit. This was really needed for Team Greens. Though he'll be not relaxed with that just one boundary, but he need more of these. It will not be easy one. First boundary coming in. Into the first ball of the 4th over. Lukman will continue. This time a bit of a room awarded. Batsman without using his footwork was looking to slap it straight away. Came in from the bottom, but will be a dot ball. Lukman will not be the easiest bowler to be faced on. So you need to be very cautious while playing. Lukman has the ability to swing the ball in both the direction. This time gone big, aerial route straight away over the side screen. First 6 from the bat of Charit. And Team Bangla Greens will be taking what a shot that was. Just a bit of a fuller length that was awarded. Some room outside the off stump. And this man smashed it straight over long off. Beautiful hit. Though there was a fielder. But still, he was just a spectator watching the ball. 6 runs. Lukman under pressure. A bouncer. Pulls off, catches a call, but it will land in no man's land. Another single taken. So Lukman has already kept a fielder there onto the deep square leg position just for these kind of surprising bouncers. Charit should feel lucky that it did not came properly onto the bat, or else probably this was going in that direction where the fielder has been standing onto the boundary. This could have been converted into a catch, but lucky escape for him, in fact. This time a wicket. Middle stick out of the ground. Fourth wicket having fallen down. And Bilal Chima couldn't do anything on this particular delivery. Just like a tracer bullet came in, gets the wheels off, gets the middle stick out of the ground. And another wicket coming in, straight away changing his line and length, keeping it quite full up. Has been looking to play across the line, gets beaten up completely. A slight shave of the bat, but still, ball going and heading straight onto the middle. Fourth wicket have been fallen down for Team Greens. And Lukman, quite expensive, considered 11, but still managed to get a wicket. (23) with the loss of 4 wickets, and Team Bangla Greens has been at this particular stage. They've already lost their 4 top order batsmen. What a shot that is! An unorthodox straight away. New batsman walks into the middle, straight away utilizes the pace, scoops it there over the head of the wicketkeeper Atikur Rahman, and opens the account with a boundary. Coming off in a style. 4 gone, 27 for 4. Arslan Javed, another new bowler, 5th bowler has been introduced. Straight away, good length delivery. A single taken. Atikur Rahman will be back on strike after that unorthodox boundary, scooping it over the head of the wicketkeeper straight away, utilizing the pace. That's not the easiest of the shot to be played on onto the deliveries of Lukman. It generates quite decent pace of the new ball. Fuller length, just sliced it perfectly towards the deep backward point, and an outstanding fielding there. He saved certain boundary for this team. It was looking nowhere that this could have been stopped from going the boundary, but an excellent piece of fielding there in the deep, saving 3 runs. Outstanding fielding there by the fielder in the deep. This time top edge was looking to pull it. You just cannot keep a fielder in that particular position. A lucky boundary coming in here for Charit. Second one for him. And with that 4, he'll be moving on to 18. Read the length perfectly, but came from the top edge of the bat, just over the head of the first slip and the wicketkeeper. What a shot that is. Beautifully played. Over mid wicket and into another ground. Straight out of the park. This man has been just dealing in sixes and boundaries for his team. And why not? You really need it after losing 4 wickets. There need to be someone who needs to take the charge on to try and play some big shots. And Charit is the man. He's been doing the work. What a hit that is from his bat. Just awarded the proper length into his zone and picks off perfectly middle. As soon as the ball hits the bat, what a sweet sound that was generated. Every batsman would love to hear it. Great shot. With that maximum score moving on to 39 for 4 in 4.4 overs. Umpire has been certainly waiting for the ball to arrive. He has hit with full power. The ball has gone perfectly into another ground. That was one of the biggest 6. And here we can see that the ball has been arrived into the ground. We'll be handing over the same to bowler Arslan Javed. Another expensive over coming here. But some light of hope for Team Bangla Greens. Arslan will continue. This time slower one, keeping it much fuller onto the block hole length. And Charit, he know that this could have been a wicket-taker delivery. So just gone on to a gentle defense. Smart cricket there by him. You know that he already got 12 runs from this over. He can easily eaten up that delivery. One more ball to go. Here comes the final delivery of the 5th over. Decent single. Just punches off with a straight bat. Will keep the strike after the end of 5. 40 with a loss of 4. Hassan Khalid has been brought back into the attack. Has just bowled 1 over. Got the big wicket of Lakshman Manjrekar straight away. Caught behind by the wicketkeeper. Hassan will continue. Charit on strike. Beautiful delivery to start off. Just pitching it outside leg. Just shaving the outside edge of the bat. Starts out with the dot one into his second. Quite economical until now. And Charit would be surely looking to take the charge. What a shot that is. Keeping it fuller off the boots. And he picks off the length perfectly. Straight towards the deep backward square leg position. The fielders in the deep have been just a spectator watching the ball. And another maximum coming in. Clean hitter of the cricket ball, Charit is. He's been playing exceptionally well. What a hit coming in. Hassan will be continue. This time shot of a length. Went on to the back foot, was looking to pull it into the 2 minds in fact, but still he'll be just pulling it. Another single taken. Three balls have been bowled until now. 7 runs came, and looking to play reverse sweep. Came off from the bottom. Has been looking to come back for 2. Atikur Rahman. But Charit has been went way too far. He'll be satisfying with that single. And he has a right to do that. In fact, he's been dealing in boundaries and sixes, has played quite exceptionally well. Just 32 runs and 15 balls. 2 boundaries and 3 sixes in that innings. This time again goes off the back foot. Punches it straight, but there will be fielder in the deep towards the long on. Another single would be added up into the total. Intelligent cricketer Charit. He's been making sure that he takes the single after every delivery that he scores boundaries and sixes. Not looking to go hard onto the ball, onto the every delivery. And this time, lucky that the bowler did not release the ball, because this is a towel got to fall from his back. If he would have released it, then probably this could have been a no ball. Hassan Khalid. Excellent shot, that is. Full length boundary coming in. This time from the bat of Atikur Rahman. And with that stylish shot, 50 comes up for Team Bangla Tigers Green. A boundary to end the over. Quite full length. And he sweeps it perfectly. Just beats the fielder in the deep. 6 overs gone. 53 with the loss of 4. Great comeback by Greens if you talk about. In 2.2 overs, they were just 9 runs with the loss of 3 wickets. And now, in 3.4 overs, they have managed to add up 44 runs. Goes off the back foot. Smashes it straight down the ground for another single. Aditya. And again, similar kind of length for both the batsmen. Goes off the back foot. Pulls it towards the mid-wicket region for another single. And this all just happened because of Charit Disanayaka. Quick fire 34 from just 17 balls. Strike rate of 200. And every ball that he has been hit came off completely perfect from the bat. Middled it. Time to perfection. This time I was looking to flick it away. Great delivery here by Aditya. He's been quite economical until now. Previous over by Hassan Khalid, 13 runs came off. Aditya Shetty, another young lad. Catches the call, then came off completely. But need to get settled with just 1 run. And these 1s and 2s have been really helping your team Bangla Greens to keep the scoreboard tickling. You have to reply for every dot ball. Need to make sure that if one goes dot, you need to cover up that with a single or double. Or maybe a boundary if you can get that. Smashed it straight. Lovepreet the fielder in the deep towards the long off. Will just allow a single for the batsman to take on. 3 more overs to go after this. We'll be having 18 legal deliveries and can certainly try and look to score around 35-40 odd runs. Came up from the bottom. Great over. This is by Aditya Shetty. Just 6 runs coming off, 6 singles. 7 gone, 59 for 4. 7 overs, 42 legal deliveries bowled, 59 runs is what Team Greens could have managed until now. And out of 59 runs, 36 have came off from the bat of Charit. If you talk about the percentage of runs, then almost 60% of the runs came from the bat of Charit. Hafizur Rahman, the captain, comes into bowl to slice it perfectly towards the deep cover. Hassan Khalid, the fielder, in the deep. Hafizur Rahman, the only bowler to get 2 wickets. वो अपने स्किल शो कर सकते हैं ओनर Two balls, 2 runs came off. Excellent delivery that was. Looking to slice it towards the point. Fielder has been inside the 30-yard circle, so probably he just need to apply enough power so that the ball go over the head of the fielder standing inside the ring. That's the point where he can try and utilize this delivery for scoring 4 runs. Hafizur Rahman, the only bowler to take 2 wickets. The captain himself taking the charge on. And just conceded 5 runs. A bit of a confusion there onto the field. Probably some players passing on from the side screen. A bit of a disturbance created for the on-field, on-strike batsman. Atikur Rahman, playing on 14, will face Hafiz. Pouncaya goes off big. Fielder coming underneath it. Just over his head. Lucky that the ball did not go on towards the boundary. Will come back for 2 comfortably. 2 important runs added up into the total. Nothing wrong with the ball. Played it straight as well. He was looking to smash big because mid-on and mid-off is inside the ring. So he wants to go big. That's the power play that has been going on. Take outside edge and ball raced towards the boundary. There was a slip. There is a deep third man. He's been standing a bit wide, and with the swing of a bat, the ball went so quickly that the player, he was not having any chance to give it a chase onto the rope. What a boundary that was. He's been swinging his bat in full speed and also getting just enough wood onto the ball that he makes sure that he beats all the fielders who've been standing inside the ring and also probably onto the boundary rope, helping to get another 4 important runs. Last delivery coming up. This time catches the call and Lovepreet. He takes it. Safe pair of hands onto the mid-off. Has been looking to smash it. Did not got the height. And the ball landing safely into the hands of the fielder. Lovepreet there. Just a proper good length delivery. A bit of a room awarded there outside the off stump. Smashed it straight. And Lovepreet makes no mistake. Fifth wicket have been fallen down. And half of the team have been sent back into the dugout by Team Bangla Greens. 8 overs past, 67 for 5. Aryan Lakra, left-handed batsman, walks into the middle. 2 overs has been remaining, and Team Reds would be certainly thinking to keep the batsman mum. He's been just walked into the middle, so he won't be having enough time to set in. But he also has the opportunity of one set batsman, Charit, who has been standing with him, will be on the striking end now. So probably even if he gets onto the strike, onto the loose deliveries, he can surely try and look to take the charge on. Or probably if he's been looking to get the middle off to the bat, try and take 2 to 3 singles and then take the charge on, then he can take one run, he can give the strike back to Charit and let him do the work and try and score some boundaries. Lukman will be brought back into the attack. 15 runs have been considered by him. One of the expensive over. Got 1 wicket. Catches the call and fielder takes it. Another wicket coming off, and this time another set batsman, Charit Disanayaka, has been looking to go over the covers. Got the height, but not the distance. And a safe catch that was taken by Hafizur Rahman inside the 30-yard circle. 6 wickets have been fallen down. 2 set batsmen have been sent back by the Team Reds on 2 good deliveries. Charit has scored 37 runs from 21 balls. 2 boundaries, 3 sixes, a strike rate of 176. He has done his job, but still he would be unhappy because there was still 2 more overs to go, including this one. He would be certainly looking to add up more 20-25 runs, but he could just continue until this path. And a wicket straight away here for Lukman on the very first delivery of his second over. Two new batsmen. Zahid standing on the non-striker end, looking to flick it top edge, catches the call again, and another wicket coming in. 2 balls, 2 wickets, and Aryan Lakra he's been looking to flick it, gets off the top edge, and another catch taken there towards the covers. 2 balls, 2 wickets for Lukman. So wickets have been coming here, back to back onto the regular intervals, not allowing Team Greens to score big more. Just 67 until now, and 3 big wickets have came in 3 consecutive deliveries. The first one to come off onto the final delivery of the previous over. And here, Lukman coming in straight away, getting 2 balls, 2 wickets. So Aryan Lakra couldn't contribute much with the bat. Walks back to the pavilion without opening his account. He's been looked to play quite early. Came from top edge of the bat. And Ayan Afzal Khan, new batsman. So two new batsmen yet to face a delivery. Will be facing the deadly bowler Lukman. This could be big wide down the leg side. An excellent piece of glove work behind the stumps by wicketkeeper. This was gliding two onto the leg side. The wicketkeeper almost dived in onto his left and saved a certain boundary for his team. Usually the ball is still new, just into the 9th over. Shine would be probably onto the one side. It's a bit of a swing still left. Perfect seam position for Lukman. An extra. Just punches it to the straight bat. Looked to play early, but lucky that it did not went on to the drive. Another single added up. In fact, he was just looking to get onto the defend. If the player would have been certainly standed up into the 30-yard circle, then this could have been a dot. But still, he managed to take a single. There was a big gap between the short extra cover fielder and the long off. Lovepreet, the fielder, in the deep. And Lukman dominating over. This is by him, getting 2 wickets of the first 2 balls. This time, what a shot, stand and deliver. Just over the extra cover. And looking to come back for 2, but then gets settled with just a single. At one stage, both the batsmen was been looking that let's come back for 2, but they know that Lovepreet has a good arm. And they did not took any chances. Just a single to add up into the total. 69 with the loss of 7. Looking to connect it bit, but came off from the bottom. Will be another single. Team Greens managed until now in 8.5 overs. They still have 7 legal deliveries. Even if they could try and get 10 or 14 odd runs in this remaining 7 deliveries, this would be a plus point for them to get this thing different. This time a Lowe's delivery. An extra bit of room awarded there. Ayan Afzal, he went on to the back foot. He was been looking to make some extra bit of room, but it was already been awarded by the bowler. So probably it did not came off his bat. But we'll keep the strike. 9 gone, 73 for 7. Final 6 deliveries remaining. 73 for 7. And Arslan Javed, he'll be the one who will be bowling the final over of the first innings. 73 on the board. Still quite a decent one. Defendable, what we can say here. Here comes the first ball of the final over. Arslan. He's been taking a deep third one, or probably he's been thinking there. Slips still into the position. Starts out with a fuller length, smashes it big. But it will just be a single towards the deep long on. Both the batsmen are managing to rotating the strike onto the regular intervals. They've been taking singles. And the scoreboard has been kept moving. That's the only positive sign here for Team Bangla Greens. They've started off quite slow, but the innings of Charith has helped them to reach 73. Atikur Rahman contributed 13 odd runs with his bat. This time again, shot of a line, pulled off into the air. Fielder in the deep, just watching the ball, and a maximum coming in from the bat of Zahid. This was much needed for Team Greens to keep the momentum going. They'll be still want to keep the pressure on. Clean hitter of the cricket ball, Zahid.
tall man, so probably it came off perfectly into his zone. And he did not even give it a thought for a 1 second that there was a fielder in the deep. If it couldn't come off the bat, he knows that the runs have been important to calculate. And this time again, too wide outside the off. Came off from the top edge of the bat, but will get a single towards the deep gully position. Now it's just you have to swing your bat, swivel it into full speed. Make sure that you get at least a boundary, whether it is an edge or no matter in what fashion the runs come. Most importantly is what you add up for your team to help the bowlers to defend in the 60 legal deliveries. What a shot that is. Just smashed it straight, but they couldn't beat Lovepreet in the deep. Will be another single. Five bowlers was been utilized by Captain Hafizur Rahman, including himself. 2 overs he bowled, 11 runs, getting 3 wickets, and Lukman also bowled 2 overs, considered 21, quite expensive, but still he managed to take 3 wickets. Slower one, lower full toss, came off from the bottom again. Will be a single. He was been expecting a quicker one, in fact, but that's the change of pace, smartly done by Arslan. Took the pace off. He's been expecting a quicker, was been looking to swing his bat at full speed, but Arslan is an intelligent, not only a bowler, he's also a perfect all-rounder for any team, a good asset, what we can say. This time slower one, reads it, wants to scoop it, gets beaten up, and the ball going safely into the hands of the wicketkeeper. And that's all. 10 overs have been ended. First innings completed. 83 with the loss of 7 wickets, what Team Bangla Tigers Green could have managed to post onto the board. Still a decent one, defendable one for the bowlers. It's just the early wicket that can get the job done for them. 84 is the target set here for Bangla Tigers Red. We'll catch you up live shortly with the second innings. Thank you. into the second innings of the match between Bangla Tigers Green and Bangla Tigers Red. Bangla Tigers Green won the toss, selected to bat first, posted a total of 83 with the loss of 7 wickets in the 10 overs. And your Bangla Tigers Red have sent Ranjit Mani and Mohammad Qasim to open the innings to chase the total of 84 in 10 overs. And Ayan Afzal Khan starting off with a spin. Here comes the first bowler. Straight away full length. And what a shot that is inside out, perfectly played towards the long off direction. You know that the fielder was inside the 30-yard circle. So he just needs to beat that fielder. And straight away, a welcome boundary for bowler Ayan. And Ranjit Mani. A boundary to open his account. Straight away, first ball 4. This time much quicker. Inside edge of the bat pad. This time quite slower. In fact, Ranjit himself was going on to the front foot, was looking to defend it. 8.4 is the required run rate for Team Red. Lower full toss, catches the call and gone here. Loose delivery have been done the work here for Team Greens. First wicket fallen down. Ranjit Mani has been looking to slice it there, but he couldn't beat the fielder there standing inside the ring. And a safe catch taken. Awarded extra bit of room outside the off stick. Played early. Wanted to convert the fuller length into a lower full toss. Got some bat onto it. But straight into the hands of the fielder. First wicket fallen down for Team Reds. And Ayan, the young lad, strikes straight away into his first over. Ranjit Mani departs on 4 from 3. Three balls have been passed, 4 with no loss. First wicket having fallen down here for Team Reds. And wicket coming off to a loose delivery. But a wicket is a wicket. New batsman walks into the middle. Straight away. Goes off the front foot. Sabir Rao, the fielder. Takes a safe catch. Syed Badi be on strike now. Just punches it off the back foot. Another big player, Syed Badi, will be surely looking to build a partnership from here. And Ayan Afzal, what a start for him. The young lad just conceded 5 runs until now in his first 5 deliveries. One boundary came off on the very first ball, but since then, did not allow any batsman to free his arms and also managed to get a big weight of Ranjit Mani. He's been going for a big shout, been insisting umpire, but he's not interested. A dot ball. There was a close call from the bowler. Very excited, quite confident he was onto his shout, but umpire unmoved. An escape here for Qasim onto very first ball, was looking to sweep it. A dot ball to end the over. First over play have been completed, 5 for 1. Aryan Lakra, the new batsman, new bowler in fact, pardon. 59 matches, over 63 wickets for him. Another spinner, an off break. Tall man, just releasing it from a good height of around 6.57 feet. keeping it much fuller. So probably it will not be easy for the batsman to read on his palm. Will not be able to read his seam position from the angle which he's been bowling in. Left arm around the wicket. Likes to bowl quite flighted deliveries. He's been attacking the stumps onto the off. This time just driving it onto the front foot and will get a boundary. Hit perfectly into the gap. It was into the air for some time, but it was into the gap, so no chance for the fielder who has been standing inside the 30-yard circle. They could just give it a chase, but the ball winning the race and 4 runs coming in. This time for Mohammad Qasim. Short of a line delivery. Smart cricket there by Qasim. Just punches it with the soft hands. Will take another single. .84 is the target what they have been chasing, and this is a Lowe's delivery. What a shot that is. Shuffles it and picks off perfectly. It's a flat 6 from the bat of Syed Badi. Beautiful hit. Just a sweet sound. A cracking one. Played it completely across. Lose one of the pads and he picks the right length. Beautiful hit. It's just one big over can certainly turn the tables around for Team Reds. 17 runs with the loss of 1 wicket. If you talk about the scoring comparison, Team Greens was just in around 6 or 7 runs at the end of 1.4 overs, and they have already lost 2 wickets at this particular stage. Great delivery here by Aryan. This time much quicker, flatter delivery. Picks the short lane. Syed Badi has been looking to go on to the back foot, want to play square cut. Just gets the close shave of the bat. This time he gets the bat. Came from the bottom and a bit of a misfielding there inside the circle. But a great backup then there by Sabir Rao. 2 more runs will be added up. He dived in, but it was still too far away from him. Zohaib Zubair, the fielder. After the end of 2, 19 with the loss of 1 wicket. Saqib Mansha, the new bowler. 2 overs have been bowled, 19 with the loss of 1 wicket. Team Red. A pace bowler introduced right arm fast. Captain brings himself. Left arm over the wicket. Strangling it away from the batsman. Will be a wide to start off outside the off stick. So looking to take away. There is a slip into the position. This time count right. Will be a dead ball by the umpire. Shah, the captain. He needs to take the charge on. Team Green's quite ahead about the scoring comparison. This time smashed it straight, but it will just be a single. Temur Ali, the fielder, standing on to the mid-off. They've already managed to score 21 runs, scoring at run rate of 9.69. The required run rate has surely been fallen down. When they started off, they required at 8.4, and now when they have been playing 0.7, just 47 balls, 63 runs. The difference into the balls remaining. The difference in the ball remaining and the number of runs that have been pending, it's quite narrowed, with a destructive start from Buddy and Qasim. This time gone big. What a shot. Straight into the parking lot. Beautiful hit. Stand and deliver shot coming in from Buddy. Second six. He's a tall man. So even if you try to bowl onto the good length, it will come perfectly onto his. From just 7 deliveries. That was monster hitting from Syed Buddy. If he continues to play in regular fashion, then probably I'm quiet. Get a 84. Slower delivery. Saqib mixes his pace quite well to make sure whenever he rolls his finger over the ball, I should try and angle in for the batsman. He's been bowling left arm over the wicket. Changes into the fielding position. Zoeb has been, so they have this time just beating the outside edge of the batsman. He's been asking for a while, Qasim, but umpire, he seems to be unmoved. He's been not interested into the arguing with the batsman that it's not a wide, it's a legal one. Let's go on, continue with the next delivery. Good thinking there by Saqib. Has taken the protection there in the deep and he's been taking it away from the batsman. This time again, but straight into the hands of the fielder. He's been standing inside. Would just be a dot ball. Team Greens need to bring this to around 8 runs. Similar to the what is required one. This will certainly help them to get back into the game, because until Syed Buddy and Mohammad get into them, the came off towards the keeper and dot ball to end the over. Decent over, just 9 runs coming off this. 3 gone, 28 for 1. Three overs gone, 28 with the loss of 1 wicket, and Zahid, the new bowler, has been introduced. Every bowler coming in just bowling one. Right arm over the wicket straight away. Was about to get trapped. Hit it with a straight bat. Lucky that the ball gone past the head of the bowler. This was the easy one, in fact. Quite surprised, in fact. Batsman Syed Badi will take a single. Syed Badi has been playing on 18 from 9 deliveries, 2 sixes in that innings. Strike rate of 200. And Zahid starting out with the wicket taking delivery, but the lucky escape for the batsman. Shot of a length. As soon as he saw that the batsman who has been Mohammad Qasim has been looking to take the charge on, has been walking down the track, wanted to go big. Straight away he changed his length. Half volley delivery, short pitch delivery that was by Zahid. Score on the board is 30, just 54 has been required in 40 balls. Just a flick of a wrist and single added up. There won't be any of these batsmen. They've already won, so probably they'll be just looking to rotate the strike onto the regular interval, and they'll be making sure that the singles and doubles have been coming on. Even if they get 1 or 2 boundaries onto the loose delivery, then pressure wouldn't be onto the batting side. It's a feeling that they need to get some extraordinary bowling attack, some extraordinary fielding performance. They need to convert that aerial route into the catches. This time beautifully, perfect inside out shot from the bat of Qasim. Full length just outside the off stump, and this man right one. Beautiful hit. Second bound with the help of that boundary. It's not the right length for the batsman like Qasim. Playing it onto the front foot. Your extra cover has been inside, so probably you should need to keep it bowled much fuller onto the off and the leg, or else a bit short of a length onto the 6 or 8 meters from the surface. Just this kind. This time a slower one. And a direct hit there onto the boots of the batsman. I'm trying anything onto the stumps, but it came off completely from the shoes. It would be certainly in a bit of a pain because the throw came in from very short distance. That too from a good arm. 8 runs have been came until now. 1 more ball to go. He has been waiting for delivery, and this will be a maximum straight line leg. If you bowl and bouncer, it will be into his zone, and that to a slower one. So he picked going and hitting onto the nets. Another max for him at the end of 4, 42 for 1. New Zoheb, right arm wrist spinner. Straight away starts off with a flasher and a quick. Zoheb Zubair. He took a to this Mani. This time slower one. Qasim off towards the backward square leg. But an excellent piece of fielding there in the deep. Saved 2 runs. And an important 2 runs have been saved here. Because Team Green, an extraordinary bit of fielding. Two important runs would be saved. And this time Qasim pulls off into the air, catches the call in the deep, falling just short of the fielder. That light might be the problem that the fielder did not run in because he was not sure at which side the ball was traveling. But eventually, he fielded properly. Just 1 run. Zoheb Zubair. What a perfectly, but the couldn't. Just 38 runs needed in 32 balls. Quite the required. Team Greens are desperate for a wicket at this particular stage. Has been looking to play across. Came it from the bottom. Will be another. It's just a matter of singles and doubles for them. Team Red. They've quite well. Syed Badi under the. He's another destructive batsman playing on 26 from just 12. Qasim contributing with him. Off the back foot was looking to play a type of an helicopter. Great by Zoheb Zubair. Young lad could just bowl an over, considered just 6 runs after the end of 5, 48 with the loss of 1 wicket. And Team Greens certainly looking here for a wicket. They have 5 overs to bowl on, just 36 runs, required run rate of 7.2. Qasim, the batsman, standing onto the non-striker end. Ayan Afzal will continue. This time catches the call. Taimur Ali runs beneath and he takes it. A wicket here. Team Greens was desperate. 2 overs that they want to break the partnership. And finally, Ayan Afzal comes in, gets the 2nd wicket. Okay, this time, a big Syed Badi could just contribute 27 from 14 balls. 3 sixes in that innings of 27. It done the damage for the Greens. The innings that was been required to give it a cracking start. Provided it. Job, but probably it looks like he'll be a bit disheartened because he wants to continue there. He wants to stay until the end. He has done until now an outstanding job. Ayan Afzal gets another wicket. He got a wicket of Ranjit Mane into his first over, where Zoheb Zubair took the catch onto the point. And this time, Syed Badi, Taimur Ali the fielder, onto the long off. Safe pair of hands, makes no mistake. Has been taken long off a bit wider. So probably straight area would be an empty one. Safir Tariq, the new batsman, walks in, will be standing onto the non-striker end. And again, smart bowling here by Ayan. Want to come back for 2, but Safir Tariq sends Qasim back. Let's not take the risk. We've just lost a wicket. The required run rate is quite under control. It's just a matter of 1 or 2 sixes and tables would be turned around completely. Excellent delivery that is by Ayan. Batsman was looking onto a defense, came off the middle, but lucky that did not carry. So Team Greens has finally slowly coming back into and take out. Go towards the gully. A single. Tariq. He gets off the mark. Just 34 runs required in 26 balls. Just 2 or 3 quick wickets will help Green to get up to the domination level. And 50 comes up with that single. Flicks it. Now it's just a matter of singles and doubles for Team Reds. The damage has been certainly created. Need to keep wickets. Continue that they shouldn't lose any more at this particular stage. It's just the 6th over. They have still 4 more overs after this. Great delivery. Just defended it with the straight bat. Will get another single. Another great over here by Ayan comes to an end. Just 4 runs came off this over and a big wicket of Syed Badi as well. 6 overs have been gone. 52 for 2. Aryan Lakra bringing in the 7th over and his second one. Safir on strike. Has been looking to play big. Didn't came off the bat completely, but enough power to get a single and rotate the strike. Qasim has been looking quite well set. He's playing on 18 from 16. Now he can take the charge on. He can try and look to score at least 1 or 2 boundaries. Bring the run rate for runner ball. Goes off the back foot. Trying to make some extra bit of room, but Aryan, he's been consistent, keeping in line with the stumps. Has been forcing batsmen to make the room for themselves. And probably that's not the easiest of the task. You just have some fraction of seconds to think over it, which shot you have to play. One wrong shot can certainly cost you a wicket. This time, towards the mid-wicket, flatter one, and Safir. He's the club of maximum. 4-6 for him. This time into his zone. Picks off the full one. And sweeps it there towards the mid-wicket for a clean maximum. This time catches the call, but just falling short of the fielder. He's been looking to slice it. Was there into the air for a shorter period of time, but it did not carry it until the fielder towards the 30-yard circle. Fielder Ryan Afzal. Excellent delivery that is. I've been asking for a wicket. Keeper is excited. Bowler, he's been still questioning it. Not sure whether they have been asking for a caught behind or probably the stumping. But both the umpires still unmoved. And a great delivery this is by Aryan Lakra. 2 good dot balls. Almost the wicket taking one. 1 more ball to go. Quite expensive tonight. Been trying to generate the chances, but that's not been converted into. Slower one. As soon as they start running, they give it a call for a double, but we'll just settle for 1. 7 gone. 6 1 for 2. 9 runs coming off this. Just 23 needed in 18 balls. And a required run rate of 7.67. If this over can go off cheaply, probably 4 or 5 runs, then certainly this can create pressure onto the batting side. Usually we say that the second last over is a crucial one, but they don't have enough runs. If this goes you need to control this one, and then probably you can get your main attacking bowler onto the 9th over, which will be another crucial one. Bowling 12 good deliveries is obviously of the task, where you also need to make sure that you do not leak runs. No wrong deliveries can be bowled. You don't have enough runs left into the kitty, where you're going to also for two or some lose one. You need to be tight bowling. Saqib Manshad will be continue. First over he considered 9 runs, coming back with a second. Left arm over the wicket. Safir on strike. Wide off to start. Batsman almost went in line with the ball, but he did not got any bat onto it. Has been looking to slice it. Gets beaten up, but too wide outside the wide line. An extra to start off. This time slower one. And he's been looking to play onto the leg. He's been to play across the line on every delivery. Just in this particular case. Came at from the inside edge of the bat. And another taken. They also need to make sure that they stop that singles. If they could have been 40 odd runs, then probably you could have that let the batsman score singles and make sure that they do not score boundaries. But you also have to save singles here, because every stopped single will be converted into a dot ball, and that is where the required run rate will. But Taimur Ali, the fielder in the deep, quick arm, throw coming in straight away. Another single. 3 runs have been came in first by Saqib. If we talk about the previous match, Greens winning it with 9 wickets. 108 was the target they were chasing. Monster hitting from Safir Tariq into another ground. Beautiful pick. Straight delivery. Not enough swing in that. And he scores a biggie. 6 runs for him. Second one. A free batsman has been coming in, has been dealing in sixes. 3 sixes have been scored by Syed Badi. And this is the second one for Safir Tariq. Just like the way he was been looking to play on to the previous delivery where he faced on that came off a single straight towards the mid-off. This time he gets completely, perfectly middle of the bat. And that's just the timing. Hardly some power, but the timing that was when played. Time, no words for that shot from the bat of Safir Tariq. Score moving on to 70, and now the run rate has gone just below 6. And this time, straight or maximum fire. But enough power to throw the ball out of the boundary line. There was no fielder there in the deep, so he took his chances towards the long on. Successful in getting second 6s in a row. He moved on to 23 from just 11 balls. Just 8 runs away. Team Reds. And this time, gone. A wicket coming in. He's been looking to play similar kind of shot. He wants to finish off early. Was looking in a bit of a hurry. This time, Ball could just travel into the hands of the long on fielder. Mid on, in fact. And Safir departs 23 from 12 balls. And the match is quite under control for Reds. Just 8 runs needed, 13 balls to go. An expensive over here by Saqib Anshat. 15 runs came in 5 balls, 2 sixes, 2 singles and a wide to start off. Team Greens would be certainly under pressure. The good thing Reds have done that the runs have not stopped coming. They at least kept taking singles and doubles. Where if you see the innings of Greens where they have batted, onto the top order, first 2 to 3 overs, they were just singles and doubles. And first boundary came into the 4th over from the bat of Charith. So that first 3 overs have been certainly the game changer, where it has helped Red to get nearer to the target. And they still have 13 more deliveries into the kitty. Runs required is just 8 runs. And the new batsman Shahnawaz Khan walks into the middle. Another danger all-rounder. He's been standing on to the non-striker end. A lower full toss, just flicks it. No fielder there. And this will be a boundary. The bat of Qasim. 3rd boundary for him. 8 overs have been passed. 80 for 3. Just 4 runs away, team Bangla Tigers Red in 12 balls. Only a miracle can save Greens from losing a match. Just a boundary away. And Shahnawaz Khan, the new batsman who has just walked into the previous over, will be facing Zohaib Zubair. Straight away. Was been looking to sweep it. Coming off the glove. What an innings your Reds have played. Walks down the track. Drives it towards the long off. Will take a single. Syed Bari and Safir Tariq, 2 batsmen, who has been certainly set the platform for team Bangla Tigers Red. This time was looking to go big. Didn't came off well from the bat, but will be another single. Team Red have done well. They have got some early wickets. Didn't allow the Team Greens to score more runs. Regular wickets was been coming for them. This time catches the call. Just over the head of the fielder inside the circle. Will be looking to come back for 2. And easy double comfortably taken. And Team Reds winning the match by 7 wickets. Excellent batting performance here from Syed Bari, Mohammad Qasim and Safir Tariq. Mohammad Qasim took some time, came to open the innings, but was standing until the end as the most important part. Syed Bari cracking innings of 37 from just 14 balls, 3 sixes in that innings. Safir Tariq, 23 from 12. Similar strike rate of over 190, 3 sixes as well. And Shahnawaz Khan just came in to score 1 from his bat, an important one. Ayan Afzal, 2 overs, 9 runs, 2 wickets, the only economical. 1 wicket for Saqib Anshat, but quite expensive. 28 considered in his 2 overs. And that's all for tonight. Reds winning the match, 7 wickets with 8 balls to spare.